The following video that you're about to see was recorded 2 days ago. It was hard for me to share that, say that, speak that, and it's difficult for me now to post that. However, I believe there is value in what I'm saying and what I am discovering and what I am bravely sharing. And I know that you will probably dismantle me for that, but I don't care. I'm daring to bare my heart and truth and soul and live in a place that is makes me vulnerable, but also allows me to not carry the pain inside and help it come out so I can heal. So thank you for being part of the healing journey, and may your feelings be kind, and may your heart be good, and may your hopes be hopeful. May your dreams come to you in all means and ways. May your health be wealthy, and may your wealth be healthy. I thank you for your patience and kindness, and now I will let you watch the video, which was hard for me to express and also harder for me to suppress. Thank you for your peace, patience, kindness, time, and attention. And now, this. What's going on, YouTube? Needed to talk to someone right now. So, because there's nobody in my life, I'm talking to this phone, hoping that someone out there will care somehow, and that will help bear the weight of what I'm having to carry here. And I know they say just move on and just love someone else and love yourself and work on yourself. Okay, this is doing that. This is me doing that. Doesn't make the trauma or the tragedy go away just because I repress or oppress or suppress or confess a new way of being. Whether I avoid or embrace or am annoyed or hurt, whatever, it doesn't make this cycle of every day just suddenly go away. I'm finding it really hard to know somebody that you love and then them just suddenly being strangers in your life. 5 weeks ago and 2 days, you were my best friend, the love of my life. And then suddenly, I'm ghosted for something you did, and now I'm a stranger, and you're a stranger to me. And that's what it is now and looking forward. But it also disrupts everything in the past. It actually poisons all the garden of what was and hardens in barbed wires all over. Because now I can't help but think about the past when I try not to. But in reality, you have to examine what you could have done or how could this have happened, and where you can't know the hero's journey of who you are and where you're going without knowing who you are and where you came from and why are you here now. And so I'm trying to examine, who am I? And that means you have a past, and that past doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense anymore. It just doesn't make any sense anymore that someone could say that they love you and you're their best friend, and then you learn that they lied to you and they cheated on you. And now everything that they said and you had and you built and you were is up for debate and up for destruction. And where you thought you were, you're not. And what you thought you had, you don't got. And what you're doing, you don't know. And the shot you had, you're taking, you can't make any sense of it. You can't see now. And it's just so hard to go through that every day. Just because one day you dealt with it, it's not there. Tomorrow it's the same thing. And it just comes back and it comes back and it comes back. And you just try, let it go. We're tired of your channel. Well, you don't have to be on this channel. I didn't invite you here. Go scroll someone else. It's just so hard to have your heartbreak. So hard. I don't know why people can do that. How evil can you be? I think I blame society and the Marxist socialist corruption of women and men and humanity and smashing the patriarch and making us feel so alone and take away everything that we would call home. Feminism, lesbianism, all the isms, all of it is making what? Men have no power. Take away our king in our own home. Send the queens to Instagram and let them all scroll someone else or who's got the biggest yacht and the most amount of things that they can be bought. And that's how they are got. And they don't stick around with values because no one taught them virtues. They only taught them virtue signaling and blaming and pointing at alphabet people. Those are the evils. It's them. All the Karens, no one's caring. No one taught the people of the generation below me virtues and values. Of being upstanding, good characters. Of quality and nobility and integrity and honesty and loyalty. I couldn't treat a person I love like that because I would feel so guilty. Where is the guilt and shame? You're all so full of pride, but where is the guilt and the shame? Should you not feel guilt for the lies you've dealt? And shame for the actions that you did that go against your good name? I just find today really hard. And I'm wanting to go work out. I'm wanting to go to the gym, but I'm waiting for this stupid phone to charge because it wasn't charging the last hour sitting here. I don't know why. And now instead of biking through my problems and working out to fight them, I'm here with them. They're so full. And there's no one to talk to in my life. There's no one there. This guy only, maybe. The dog I had 5 weeks ago, she died. The girl I had and loved for my whole 9 years of her asking her out for 3 and giving her my love for 6 is my best friend, my only friend, and the only person in the world I loved and trusted fully. Well, 5 weeks ago, she was revealed to lie and left me having an affair with her professor, which is so unprofessional and disgusting of all mistrusting of all levels of deception and betrayal. I still can't believe that happened. And for what? He's married with 3 kids. What are you getting out of this other than career leverage? He could not love you more than me. He could not have better romance than we did. Our intimacy, our things, our conversations, our loving, all the things we had were so fucking great. And you sold me out for some weight of future promise of what? Being offered a book deal or some meal on the weekend to talk to strangers elsewhere to get paid a few $1,000s. You sold out all the qualities for cheap material, monetary, career standing gains. And that's what I'm saying, is that the world has just done everybody a disservice, trying to break people. It's planned. It's been planned for 200 years, and then the Long March Institution has been planned for another 100 years to try and destroy Western hegemony. The cancel culture is the problem, and all the men and women are part of it, because we're being played like pawns laid on a chessboard. Just axe them out. We don't care. Separate them and divide them. And they think everybody I'm speaking about is younger than me, because people my age are too old to have children. Facts. Women, I mean. And so my partner was 11 years younger. We planned on having a life together and family together, and now all those plans are gone. And everything that we had built, I just can't even. It does not. It's now a house of cards on fire that makes no sense. And I don't know who I am and where I came from, and now where I stand and where I'm going. And all that came from one person's deception. The snake in the garden came in and ruined everything. And I'm trying to rebuild myself by going to get physically strong, and hopefully that will then have a bigger impact on where I go in life and how I show and represent and present, and then people will care. Wow, he's muscles and he's got abs, and wow, we all find that so cool. And what a great hero, because that's what the heroes look like. But inside I have a very broken heart, and I just don't know how I'm supposed to carry on with this affliction. I just don't know how I can go through this cycle over and over again, longer and longer. And more lonely, and there's absolutely no one I can call or talk to. I just talk to this phone and this guy here, and that's it. That's today's conversation. I get to tell the phone for how I'm feeling, and post it in a few days, because I've actually made more videos than I can post fast enough. The YouTube won't even care if I post 5 videos in a day. They'll overwhelm everybody. And so I'm already 5 videos behind posting, because what you're getting now is 5 days ago. So you're going to get how I feel in the future, or how I was. But don't worry, when you're getting this video, I'm still feeling this way. You watch this 6 months from now, 5 years from now, I'll still be feeling this way, no matter how many changes and alterations and iterations I've tried to hide, protect, and provide a new future. This type of thing will happen again to me every day, and to other people as well, because they have created a hell in this sex sells world of, men suck and it's a women's world. It should be men and women. Why we gotta do this game of fake equality? It's so fake. It's such nonsense. I mean, they know it. Those IT companies are pimping people out. They're pimping people out. And that's why a woman who gets 1 million viewers and millions of offers, and a guy gets 200 subscribers and no offers. And for me to learn this stuff, I had to sacrifice, without my choice, my heart and my love and my trust and the person I believe in the most had to deceive me the most savagely for me to learn this? That's how God has chosen to teach me. To say, you have no value. You of artist heart. You of kind mind. You whose parents taught you, hold the door open for others. And never hit women. And be respectable. You must learn the hardest lesson in your 45th year. That you have no value here. You have no value in society. No one cares about you. We don't care that you have sobriety, but anxiety. You have no piety here. You pray all you want. It's empty. They will not be heard. No one cares. It's only how many stocks and shares you can bear and how much money you can flaunt. Nobody cares how funny you are. Look at your other channel with 600 jokes. No hope. Everything is woke. Oh, you're awake. We don't care about you. You're now called fake. It's only about how much power and money that you can appeal to steal the next prostitute online. Because they're all taught the same sick design from a young age. Welcome to the gilded fake cage. The new age. Brought to you by neo-Marxism, socialism, communism, the destruction of capitalism, which we need. Forget all the what's corporate capitalism is greed. Of course, we don't need that. But real capitalism was like competitive marketplace and how can you be good and ethic and meritocracy. What hypocrisy. Forget the fake democracy. This is all fucking oligarchy. Fake. And they've taken everybody on the take. Filtered, fabricated, fake. No reality, just virtual. Virtually no one cares. Well, fuck you! You cheated on me! You lied to me! After 6 years of loving you! Honestly, with loyalty and integrity and building hopes and dreams, and now everything that it was all a smokescreen. So you can just leverage up your career by how low you could sleep with someone else. That devalues everything you've learned. Everything you put in your head, belittled by what you did in bed. And we're supposed to have pride. You want strong, rich men, but then you call them toxic. You want to smash the patriarchy. Go ahead, smash your father, your grandfather, your brother, your other lover. Smash them all. Break them into nothing. They will see how the world is run. Who will protect you then? Who will run your wars? Who will build your streets? Oh, just robots? And feminists? The world needs good women as well as it needs good men. But is there no good people anymore? Where are you? Why do you all lie and deceive one another and weave this twisted web of the internet lying? Portraying yourself as so virtuous, signaling, wow, look at my BLM post. I wear a yellow and blue flag on my lapel. To hell with all of you. To hell. You're already there. You don't know. It's so unfair. No one said it's supposed to be fair. But at least there should be balancing of scales. Justice is blind. Baloney. It's not. It's using DEI. I don't know how I'm supposed to continue on being this broken inside. And I'm strong on the outside, and I'm going soon after I finish talking here to the gym to be stronger again, and then to Kung Fu to learn to fight again. But inside, you've already broken me. You win. I'm already in prison. I don't know how else to get out. Because I know that real love does not grow. It's only how much greed you can show them. And I am the last generation. I am the last generation raised before the internet, before computers. We used to play in the street, kick the can and hide and go seek. Games like this. I remember having a telephone game, which is a tin can with a piece of string. Can you hear me? Hello, I can hear you. I can hear you. That's the phones we had. That's how old I am. I don't remember having a computer as a kid. No. I remember we played Atari. And then we were considered rich because we had a Nintendo, number one. But never went to Sega and Genesis and all the other things after this. And now everybody... I remember when you used to just... Like, you wouldn't call someone. You would go call on someone. You would walk over to their house and knock on their door. Hey, can Matt come out and play today? And I remember that same friend of mine called me, Matt, who was a good dude. And I remember being on the phone when he called me. And I said, okay, love you too. And I said, love you. And I hung up. My parents were like, what did you say? I was like, oh, yeah, I guess that was weird. I just thought that's like what you said. That was weird. It was like, just tell my friend, oh, yeah, bro, peace, love you too. And they're like, what? Oh, what did you say? I guess it was just used to having phone calls with someone you would talk to. Would be like your grandmother or your aunt or someone like this. And otherwise, you wouldn't have phone calls. Your birthday, Christmas, you wouldn't really have phone calls, and they always ended with love you. And now, everyone's got cell phones. Welcome to the cell in the hell prison you're in. Because cell phones have created the environment of the people I talk about, which is the toxicity of it. Because it's all about like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Do not like, share, subscribe this video. Nothing to do with it. That's not why I'm here. Don't like it. Don't share it. Don't subscribe it. Get off my channel. You can't handle the truth. I make this talking to the phone because I have no one else in my life or home to even able to communicate with at any level. And I can't hold it in or talk to the wall all the time. Sorry, Bud does not always respond. As well as my previous dog who had love for me, or my little bird that loved me. And the vet killed the bird, and the dog had a deadly disease. Now the mind virus has everybody, has them all. You're all sick. You're all sick people. You don't know what evil you serve. You don't know how much of a sheep you are. You have no clue. And you excommunicate the lions and the wolves to be led to slaughter by some evil godfather pretending, owning you, owning your data, owning your imagery, owning everything in your mind. Your thoughts are alien. You don't even own your own thoughts. You were taught to think that. You weren't taught to think free. You were taught to think critically. Ironically, I was. That's why I've always been ostracized. Even in grade 5, the exam says, write an essay on whatever you want. I wrote an essay on why my teacher is incapable of teaching this class. When I was a kid, at 10 years old, we wore t-shirts designed by my dad that said, Brian Mulroney, the Prime Minister of Canada, is snake eyes. I'm immediately learning at a young age to question authority and government corruption. And for good. It's led me down a road where I'm alone, always, and never understood. But fine. So shall it be. I shall be the outlier. Out there, the crier. But I am not the liar. And you can't handle the truth. That you lied and you cheated. And along the way I asked, wait, why are you with this guy? What's happening here? Oh, he's my teacher. Okay. And I corrected the mistakes as I saw them coming before it turned into some other romance. And I had to believe you because I loved you. And you still led me down a road of all lies. And now my past has no sense. And now I have this senseless nonsense of trying to figure out who I am, where do I come from, and where am I going? And I'm just knowing that I will never be a healed heart unless someone can fully accept my love and trust and me theirs. And where shall I find such archaic individuals? Nobody my age is able to provide a family. They're too old and they're not now biologically sound. I have to find somebody who is much, much younger, who has old ethical values when their parents didn't raise them right and they were taught by the peers on some fraught social media site, feeding them propaganda of how they should present themselves to the world. Just be a playboy and be a playgirl and display all you got for likes, subs, and shares, and some thought, meaning slut, will take over your presentation of how you are, because the most qualified, capable person I ever knew sold herself for some sexual exchange so she could get what she wanted. And if she's going to do it, then all of you are going to do it and are already doing it. And because you didn't raise up with values, your parents did not teach you the virtues of quality human beings. They just taught you virtue signaling and how you can get a picture is not worth 1,000 words. A picture is worth $1,000. So post, make the most you can get. And it's a brutal world for man because man is paying to be part of that scam. So that's where I'm at. That's where I am. That's where I'm at. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry for representing badly. I'm sorry for presenting poorly. I'm sorry for feeling what I feel. I'm sorry for not being the greatest deal. I'm sorry for not having the most greatest zeal and sex appeal and money to reveal and be so funny in every honey way and sweetly sharp and caring and kind. I am those things. But it appears to all those seers that I am some shaken
heartbroken person because my heart has been rattled out of all its placing and shaping and what I thought I knew. And now I'm supposed to just continue. Okay, well, I guess that's what I'm gonna do because of force and no other course of action. But today's been a tough day because I just can't seem to get away from the thought of whatever we had. It was beautiful, and now it's bad. And I understand that we're under some ethos, logos, pathos, command, and brand of an evil empire in hand. Controlling you, scrolling you, trolling you, and rolling you into the next generation of segregation, separation. Forget creation of whole nations and absolutely X out procreation. Welcome to the new civilization, the transhumanation, the germination, stagnation, strangulation of all civilization. So you can be stuck in isolation. The only way out of that simulation is massive amounts of energy. Energy. Only energy can break free of the matrix, of the tricks. You need to shake the glitch and get out of it. And how does one do that? Well, I know Kung Fu, and I train at the gym, and I go every time as hard as I can possibly can to climb out of this trap of apps and fake gangster rap selling glossy, bossy, fake, assy, glassy veneers. Because it seems no one here has any deepness. So to beat them at their own game, you have to have fame, acclaim, some bright flame, a name up in lights, riches to break through the bitches and matrix glitches. Leave them all with stitches, wondering how the hell did he get out of here? How did we let a true heart escape all this fake, filtered garbage? Because they say the truth shall set you free. But in reality, in the virtual and the spiritual, you still need tons and tons and tons of energy, currency, money, frequency, vibrations. You need to build an army of people, of a wave. What is the currency? Attention, attention, attention is the new form of currency. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Look at my tits. I can do it because I got some fucking guy to pay me 10 G's to go get these, and now I got millions. And now men are getting them, calling themselves women. What a world that we've shaken upside down. And the king has lost his crown, and all the clowns have taken over the towns. How profound. Sounds like Satan. Sounds like globalists. Sounds like complete Marxist, socialist, communist, authoritarian, totalitarian terror to me. And when they tear apart the one thing I had intact, my heart, and they corrupt the one person I believed to be the most gifted, kind, loving, golden soul I've ever known, to be sold out, to sleep with her professor, who's married with 3 kids, professing to be the Mr. Perfect. I'm Mr. Perfect. Da, 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 da. Hi, everybody, I'm Dr. Nick, and I'm so perfect. No, you're a fake. You're a charlatan. You're a liar and a deceiver and a Decepticon. And you sold out your wife and kids and ruined your own home, whether you know it or not, or whether they do or not, and they don't know. But I know. And God knows. And I know that you ruined my home, too. And you ruined all the people that she goes to school with because they didn't get a chance to be the TA. You just put up that teacher's assistant for tits and ass to get a piece on the side. Because you have no morals, no scruples, no values, no virtues. You just pretend. You just have it on your profile. It's a BLM black square. It's a yellow and blue lapel pin. Or whatever other signaling of your great virtues you have. But inside, you're a snake. Welcome to your left eye or right eye or evil eye worship. You're all taken and mistaken, and you shall be forsaken. So now I'm shaking it up because I'm so tired of being buttoned up. Now I'm out there spitting the truth. And the proof is already in the pudding. Already in the world. It's already out there. You know. You see it. You're confronted with it daily. Another DM from another IGYTTTFBWHORE for MOREMONEY. This is your God, money. This is your God, money. Okay. The only way I can get out of this fake cake situation is to rake in the most amount then. I see that's how I have to do it, right? Being strong and being tough and being cool and being loyal was not enough. You have to be uber rich. So much so that you can shake them out of their own matrix hold on you. Even though they got the gold. Okay. And they'll pressure on you to try and make you fold. Okay. And they'll tell shit about you that is not truth to be told. Okay. And they'll try to shake a finger and a fist and isms at you. Okay. Which the worst they've already done is take away the one person I love the most and turn her into a ghost and leave me in the decay of that. Okay. And now I have to go through that every day to understand that and examine that and try and figure out what? Who? Why? How? When? And then somehow come out on top as them. Different than all of them. Okay then. I guess we'll see.